Morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Cindy Lane, and I'm so proud to be part of the MAD PD this year. I want to share with you, take about 5 minutes to show you 3 ways to engage your online K-12 students this year. First off, I want to ask you to engage your students at the very beginning of class with either posting a riddle, posting a challenge, and the challenge can be as silly as how long can you stand on your right foot? How many sit-ups can you do? Just post any kind of challenge. And what I like, my favorite, is to post a picture and have them guess what it is. So if you take a close-up shot of, say, some kitchen tool, it gets them curious. Also, if you're following along at home and you're looking at that memory card, I'm going to give you the hint. The frog is what's missing. Also, on the bottom right is a Bitmoji. And if you're not familiar with Bitmoji, get to know it. Open it up. You can find some really hilarious Bitmojis to post throughout your text for your students. My second suggestion is to host a talent show inside of Flipgrid. If you're not familiar with Flipgrid, go on YouTube and learn how to use it. It's a free tool. You can use it in multiple ways, in multiple areas, in multiple grade levels. I was on a webinar the other day, and this teacher was explaining that she did a talent show inside of Flipgrid. And when she did, John decided to show his talent to the school, to his classroom, online, and then one of his other friends in the class decided to try and be better at this talent than John. And then they went back and forth, and all the kids got involved, and it was a great way to show community. So, in fact, I was thinking about hosting a talent show with a little creativity with your subject area. So maybe you would ask them to do their version of the Gettysburg Address. You would do their version of a cloud tutorial. It's endless of all the different ideas you could do for a talent show. My third suggestion, and I know that most of you have seen choice boards, it's a great idea to do some assessment with choice boards inside of your LMS and have the students take ownership of the choice boards. Have them suggest what would be appropriate to be on that choice board. You could even have them vote, or you could have them on Flipgrid propose their choice and see what the other students think. I think choice boards are a great idea to get the creativity going in your classroom, and I'm a big fan of choice boards. Last but not least, as you end your time with your students, there's a couple of ideas that I have. My son is currently teaching online, and he's complaining to me that when he asks for questions that no one has any. So I suggested that he flip that he tell his students, okay, here's the answer. And then he'll give an answer to a question. And then he asks his students to give him what would be the question. So flip that in order to get them talking. Excuse me. Another way you can end your class is ask your students to post a 6-word summary. Now, these 6 words do not have to make a sentence. They just have to be 6 words. Regardless if they're in kindergarten or if they're in high school, you're going to see these kids counting on their fingers. And it is kind of funny. But it gets them to think about, what did I learn? And it gives you hopefully some insight in what they are learning that day. So thanks again for watching. My email contact information is right there. Most of all, friends, stay safe.